cracking, everybody? Graham from Windows Goodness here. Sorry it's been a minute. I quit my job and became a full-time gamer, so that's why I haven't seen me for a while. The build is pretty easy, although I made it really complicated. I tried to do all these kind of whack things and it took me forever because I was trying to do epoxy in the cold. It was just a total mess. So I'm going to show you guys how I built this bad boy, and hopefully you guys like it. And I'm gonna try, I swear to you, I'm gonna make more videos. I promise. Without further ado, let's get after it.
Alright, first things first, you gotta get your supplies. In this case, it is 11 4x4s, which are Douglas fir. I decided to throw these things through the planer to get all four sides nice and level and flush. That way when the desk gets put together, there won't be any gaps, and it'll just make things easier in the long run. When you're done planing all the boards, I put them all up on a table so I could measure them all out, lay them out, and see which ones I like the most, what sides, and then I started measuring out the tops and side pieces I'm gonna cut. I started off with cutting 8 pieces at 62 inches, and each end needs to be cut at 10-degree angle, facing opposite ways, and that will give you your nice angled legs. And here's an angled leg, that's what it's gonna look like. Your angled legs, we're gonna need 8 pieces at 30 inches and 8 pieces at 26 3/4 inches. And all those will also need to have 10-degree cuts on either end, but these need to be on the same plane, that way the top of the table will be level as the floor. And then we just start gluing and screwing all our pieces together. Staggering the short legs with the long legs, and then having the longer 62-inch pieces going in between them, and kind of laminating these so it's very strong, and we screw and glue them all together, and I'm about to show you exactly how I did it. Alright, it's coming together. I'm just doing one layer at a time because I don't have a really good idea of how to do it otherwise, so I'm just doing one of the side portions, the top portion, and then followed up by another side portion. This one's loose right now. So to put on the pieces, you put a nice bead of glue down, you put the piece on that you're about to screw in, and what I did was I pre-drilled a bigger drill bit. This is a 1/2-inch drill bit. That way my driver and my screw could fit through the hole, as well as make it all the way through the 4x4 into the 4x4 below. So you're basically digging in halfway so it gets a nice firm hold. Make sure the sides are level, and then you just start doing it again with the other pieces. Top piece, side piece, top piece. And you just repeat. Pre-drill all your holes, and then you just screw them on into the board beneath it.
The thing is sick.
Wow, that guy's strong. So now we're on the back side, the back of the desk. This is the last layer we gotta do. You simply repeat exactly what you did in the first place. I don't even know why I flipped it over at this point, but I did. So I made it harder on myself and had to do everything standing up like this, but I got through it. Because I had those big holes on the back, I cut some dowel that fit the exact same diameter of the holes that I drilled. I glued that and I banged those in there. That way I got a nice flush, clean look for the back of the desk. Again, this is the back of the desk, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like, but I cleaned it up just the same. Alright, so this is where things get a little bit out of hand. I decided to start routing out these lines in the top of the desk because I had the bright idea that maybe some epoxy lines could look kind of cool in this thing. And boy was I wrong. But anyhow, I still put in the time. I planed it. I sanded it. I decided I didn't like it, so then I took a chainsaw to it. Filled those bad boys up with epoxy. Planed it. Sanded it. Still didn't like it, but I stained it to see if I could bring it back and get it to somewhere where I might actually like it. And I hate to tell you, but I didn't like it. So I spray painted it black. Wow, beautiful. I know you're thinking I might be kind of crazy, but you know what? There's a happy ending because I was happy at the end. So I spray painted the top black and then the inside or the underside of the desk white, just to offset it a bit, and I think it looks kind of nice. And then I wanted power on board the desk, so I marked out the width and size of the plug that I bought. I cut either side of the length of the power bar, and then I routed out the rest at the depth of the power bar itself. Tested it up, and it was perfect. So then I sanded the top because I still didn't like the pitch black of the table, so I tried to brighten it up. And then I routed out along the leg of the back there a line thick enough for the cord to fit in, caulked it, and then spray painted it so it's nice and hidden. Now here's where things start to come alive a bit. I decided to get a cabinet scraper and just do a light scraping on every black side of the desk, and out came some of the grain, and it started to look pretty cool. So I did that everywhere else. And I started to think that maybe, just maybe, I might like this desk I've been working on. Finished it off with a matte finish from Rust-Oleum. It's just a clear matte finish and seemed to do the trick. And then to finish off the surface, I put on some Vans Countertop Care, which is a beeswax based care for, I guess, any surface really. And it gives a nice soft touch and protects it a little bit more. And then on the four corners of the bottom of the desk, I put on some leveling feet. That way, if this thing was not as level as I thought it was, which it probably wasn't, well, it'd be level when you put it on the floor. And then I was done. And it turned out not too shabby. It took longer than expected, but when I came out, I think I came out on top. It's a nice simple look, kind of modern, but the wood has some nice flair. The fit and finish isn't perfect, but it certainly looks good in a room. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will continue trying to put out some videos because I enjoy doing this. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you have any ideas or comments, just leave me in the comments below. And be sure to read the description and I'll tell you exactly what I used and bought. I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.